What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of 10 Candles Midsummer edition. What the fuck are you looking at? What's your problem?
That was just such a cheery hello from you. What's up, y'all?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to...
I've been preparing myself for this RPG all week, and I'm like, oh, we're going to go some dark places.
Yeah.
We're really going to get there. And you're just like, yo, what's up, y'all? How's it going?
You have nothing to worry about. Nothing at all.
Oh, you're playing with fire now. Great.
He was playing with fire last week.
But not really. Like, right there.
Yeah, he burned a thing.
Oh, right, you were. I blocked it out of my memory. I was
You blocked it
traumatized.
out. No, that's good. That's good. You have nothing to worry about.
Huh. Why don't I believe you? Welcome,
everyone, to 10 Candles Midsummer Edition. We have someone new joining us at the table tonight. Jess, welcome, playing Osage. You can support Osage at oneshot.straylogic.com. You don't want to support Miles. Don't do it. He doesn't need your help.
That's me.
Oh, did you forget your character name?
Yep. That's all right.
Does not need your help. He'll be fine.
No.
You can also help Caitlin, Anthony, or Ollie by going to oneshot.straylogic.com. You can pitch in to help give them some rerolls, things like that. Basically, every certain amount raised gives them a reroll. And you can give $1 towards it. It's cumulative, as long as you use the hashtags properly. If you need help with that, a mod can help you in the chat. But don't help Miles. He doesn't need your help. You can also give truths. See, truths are things that you can give. It's a little bit more expensive because they're a little bit more game-changing. It can actually dictate the future and apparently sexuality of characters at the table.
Woo! No, that was always there.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, that was all part of the plan.
Super planned on my character sheet.
Super part of the plan. That there was a three-way menage a trois romantic encounter. Okay. I don't know if that's how it was worded, but basically, in between every candle, we'll be doing our truth readouts, so you can give those as well to help dictate the future of the story. Try to keep it in world. Help build the story. Don't destroy it, build it. If you try to destroy it, I'm not even going to read it. And that's a waste of your money. You work hard for your money. Be smart with it. Now, 10 Candles is a very interesting system. It's built around death, failure. It's an exploration of what it's like to be out of options at the end with nothing left. That might make some of you in the chat a little uncomfortable. It will go to dark places, so be advised this is a mature stream. So for all you little 10-year-olds, get the fuck out. You're not welcome here. You have a problem?
No. Why would I have a problem?
Seems like you have a problem.
Okay. Do you all have any questions for me before we get started? Anything you want to clear up?
Do we already have truths?
You had one from last week.
Yeah, but do we have new ones?
You don't have any new ones yet?
Okay.
Actually, it does look like one came in, but has not shown up yet on my document here. So when a mod puts that in, I'll get it ready. Hopefully they do that soon. But I will read one that came in last week, a truth that will be dictated towards the next chapter of this story. Anthony had a nervous habit of laughing in stressful situations. He thought he had it under control, but things may be getting too intense for him to keep it together. Is that good? Mm-hmm. Now, there was another truth that came in. Maybe I can pull it up here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Somebody in the chat says, I'm 13. Is that enough? Hello. No, get the fuck out.
Do 13-year-olds even exist?
Not on Twitch. You can't tell us that you're that young. You're not supposed to be here. Like that, don't tell us that. If you don't tell me, I don't know. If you tell me, I have to tell you, get the fuck out. I'm going to be cursing and things will get dark. People will be mutilated. Stuff will happen. I don't want that on my, no, just get out.
I'm 13 and my parents said it was cool if I'd be here. That's like going to PG-13.
Don't tell me.
Don't tell my mom and
Zach,
dad.
I'm 13.
Don't tell me. Just keep it to your fucking self.
I'm 13. I can't read.
That makes perfect sense, but just keep it to yourself. I'm going to try to find this truth. Oh, here we go here. They deleted one and added another one. Oh, okay. This is an interesting truth that we have now added before we start this next chapter. I also want to give a shout out to an old friend of mine who has given me some music to use in tonight's episode that will help with this creepy feeling of everything's okay. And that is my good friend Ramona Cordova. You can look him up on Spotify. Thank you for letting us use some of your music tonight, along with the stuff that Alex Sneed has also produced for us. All right, we have a truth here. Killing the boar awakened something in Caitlin. A voice. As she sits with her friends, it begins to whisper. Has the blood on her arms always smelled so good?
Could she always hear their heartbeats? She hungers to feel it again, to taste it in her mouth.
Ew.
That's
Ew.
That's just what they wrote. That's not on me. That's on you.
I mean, relatable.
So, I mean, if you got some stuff you want to get out, the giggles, all that, we're about to begin. And when we begin, I will not tolerate any of this giggling bullshit. So, if you got anything else to get out, Naeem, you're being real quiet over there.
Focus.
Dude, he's cash money right now.
Yeah.
Cash money, dude.
Lambo.
Lambo.
All right, I'm done.
What's even happening?
We're getting our giggles out. You just asked us to. Do you remember?
No, I do, but I don't understand the language in which you're speaking.
Naeem's gonna provide the mumble track on this episode. Lambo.
All right. Let's begin chapter 4. Miles kneels down on the ground and begins to pray, as does the rest of the commune, as they burn their mothers that had fallen from the sacred trees. 3 remain up there. You can see them from here, perched at the top, burning in the midday sun, shielded from no elements. But whoever lasts the longest up there will apparently be rewarded. Jim puts his hand on Miles' shoulders. Thank you, Miles. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just figured it was the right thing to do, you know.
It means a lot to all of us here to have you share that with us.
Thank you for letting me be here. You know, it might seem a little fucked up in my eyes, but it's tradition for you, and I need to honor that.
It means a lot. Hear you say that, man. I don't think the others seem to understand it. You would think with what we've all decided to study, I'd get it, but when I look at them, I can just feel them judging me.
I mean, it's hard to understand what's going on. It's all pretty shocking. So I get where they're coming from, but, you know, I try and put myself in somebody else's shoes. I'm sure it's probably hard for you to have your friends react like that.
It is. It's my way of life, you know. It's all I really know. Miles, as you look up across the fire, there's a woman in white looking at you She seems to be trying to get your attention through her gaze.
Who is that?
Oh, that's my sister Osage. Osage Orange. It's funny, I didn't see her last night. She seems interested in talking to you. I don't know what that's about.
Should I go over and talk to her?
Well, I mean, what would Caitlin say?
I mean, I'm just going to talk to her.
Right. Yeah, she's not one to get jealous, is she?
I mean, is now an appropriate time, or I don't really know how things work around here.
Well, maybe you wait till everybody's gotten up from praying. That might be. Some people will sit here for a little bit in the morning. And whenever you want. Yeah. Cool. Back in the house, just about 50 yards from the fire, Ollie stands in the doorway as he watches his old friend Miles get involved. Much to his surprise, as he can hear the murmurs of the sad boy in the corner behind him. Who he had just recently communicated with through basic symbols of yes or no, 1 or 2, that he needs help, that he feels unsafe in this environment. Ollie came here to study. Or at least that's what he said. In reality, he came to get away. To have some fun. Are you having fun, Ollie?
Having a great time. I want to go talk to the boy again. I turn around and go back deeper into the house.
So you do.
You know Jim? Still can't remember if one was yes or no. But I'm going to assume that's going to be my basis right there. One's going to be a yes. Do you know Jim? Is he a good guy? Should I run? What's the fastest way out of here? Downriver? Back where I came from. Back to the car?
The boy looks at you perplexed. Maybe he doesn't understand what it is exactly you're asking. Or maybe he doesn't know the answer.
This is stupid.
Anthony and Caitlin, where do you find yourselves right now?
I was just going to the campfire.
Yeah, we're going to sit around the fire.
The fire of the 2 women burning. The 2 mothers of the camp who'd fallen from those trees, brutally impaling themselves on the pine branches as they fell. You're just going to sit and enjoy that fire in the midst of all the people praying and remembering those that they had lost.
I thought it was the other fire.
That's the fire.
Oh, okay, well, all right.
I mean, I'd probably have walked away with you from the fire, considering Ollie and Miles aren't around.
Miles is sitting there praying next to the fire.
Well,
so define around.
there's a lot going on there that I don't really want to approach right now.
You don't want to partake in.
Nope.
So you'd like to walk away, we'll say preemptively, as they were moving the bodies towards the fire, starting to swarm around in a circle.
Yes.
In this ceremonial way. Not for you. Not something you would like to be a part of. But you do notice Miles joining in with Jim. You watch as he kneels down.
You ain't gonna join Miles? That's your boo.
There's just a lot going on there, Anthony. I mean, you knew I was going to break up with him before this trip.
I mean, yeah, but this could be like something that you can try to revive what you guys have. I don't know. It could be a sign or something. But if you feel that way, then it is what it is. But still, dude's grieving. At least just support him or something like that. He'd do the same for you.
I don't think I can sit in front of a fire where they're burning people.
Well,
I mean, teach their own. It's their tradition.
mhm.
And I'm going to write about it, but I'm not going to partake in it.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't know where Ollie went, but he's probably, I don't know. I guess we could just go somewhere else then, and
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to be alone right now.
all right.
Where do the two of you go by yourselves? I'm not insinuating anything.
Somewhere lit. Like that has light.
It's the middle of the day.
Okay. I'm just getting my bearings. A lot has
Right.
happened.
It's around 10 a.m. right now,
Okay.
but it's the summer sun. The date is the summer solstice, Saturday, June 20th. Any of these cabins would do, though they're not yours. The one you slept in last night, someone came to visit you. Do you feel comfortable going back there, or would you like to go somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
Okay. You make your way into one that you can only assume would be some sort of mess hall. You see the filleted boar on a large slab of table. Buckets of blood beneath it. Many knives hanging from the wall. Some cast iron skillets. But for the moment, empty and a quiet place.
Are they gonna cook that eventually? I don't know how. It's been dead for like hours now.
Well, I mean, yeah, meat keeps.
I mean, there's no cold or anything like that to like keep it. You know.
can see the flies buzzing around these open cuts. Maybe it's not for the meat. Maybe it's for the blood below.
I mean, I haven't eaten in a while though, but I don't want to indulge in that. I'll wait till it's cooked.
Maybe they'll have other stuff outside of a boar.
I hope. I mean, is it just empty or there's no one around?
Right now the room is empty because everyone on this commune is currently celebrating the loss of their mothers.
Are you sure we should be here? Like, it'd be kind of rude, even though I know you feel uncomfortable with, being in front of a burning fire of.
Do you want to be there?
Now that you mention it, is quite strange for you to be in here. What if somebody sees you? Why don't you roll your dice pool for me and we'll find out if this is a safe place to be hiding, whether or not you should even in fact be in this room. You have 7 of those to roll.
Okay.
A single 6 is a success. If you roll any 1s, they'll be removed from the pool. Ain't nobody giving any of you rerolls either. These rerolls are all pretty much at 0.
Oh man.
I guess they don't like you and they don't want to help.
No. We have no rerolls at all?
You have 1, Anthony.
Oh, okay.
Just you, though.
Shit.
I want to use it on I have a 1. I don't got no 6s.
You have no 6s.
But a 1.
And 1.
Yeah.
Just 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I have a recommendation for you because you have a 1. And consider this a freebie. Because as your storyteller, I'm only going to do this for you once. From here on out, you're on your own.
Okay.
You have some traits that you could burn through. One of those, a positive trait, would allow you to reroll 1s. And since you do have a dice roll remaining, you could burn a trait to reroll that 1. If it does not land on a 6, you then have 1 more chance. 1 more chance to use that reroll. But if you just use your reroll on a 1 and it doesn't land on a 1, then you can't even use your trait. It might be time for you to start losing some of those things you hold dear. Those parts of yourself that you're trying to keep hold of. But, out here and all of this, I don't know if you can.
All right, I'll burn. Positive.
Oh, such a terrible thing to lose.
He tricked you.
Your positivity. Why would you want to lose such a thing?
Fuck.
But you lose it, nonetheless. Now, all this will allow you to do is you burn this trait and lose this part of yourself. All it's going to do is allow you to reroll that 1. If it does not land on a 6, you have 1 reroll. Oh, somebody gives a shit about you. You have 2 rerolls.
Okay.
But you have a chance here.
All right. Oh my god!
Oh, another one.
Dude, life's wild.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
That's unfortunate,
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Extremely unfortunate. You're going to have to use those rerolls. You have 2 of them available. You can only reroll 2 of those. If you don't get a 6 on any of those, a candle goes out. Something fucking awful is going to happen. And we go down to 6 candles and move on.
I'm also here.
You're also here?
I'm in the room.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? You think that'll make his rolls roll better? It'll will the fucking universe to make one of these rolls a 6?
Yes.
The universe doesn't care about you, Caitlin.
All right, I'll use 2 over those 2 rerolls. Oh god, are you fucking kidding me? It's 1 6, but 1 1.
Luckily for you, Anthony, 1 6 is all you need. It's literally all you need.
Okay.
Now, that 1, though, gets removed from your dice pool.
Yeah, he already moved it.
Same for you. You only have 6 die remaining in your pool. Every time you roll 1, your chances of failure get a little bit higher. For now, the coast is clear, and nobody's going to find you in here. And there are a lot of knives on the shelves if you wanted to arm yourself for later. But that's just your call.
What kind of knives are they? But just curious.
What kind of fucking knife you looking for?
I'm gonna grab a knife. Just at random.
She grabs a butter knife.
I want to get I want to get a knife that's easily to put like in my sock, but sharp enough to, do damage. Not like a butter knife, but
Cheese knife.
yeah,
So,
cheese.
hold on a second. So is this like, are you looking for a pocket knife, something that you can
Yeah.
fold up, not necessarily cut your own Achilles
Right.
tendon while you're putting a damn
Yeah,
open knife
exactly.
in your boot?
Yes.
Okay. Again, a freebie.
Thank you.
Careful with your description. Also, don't grab things at random. You won't get anything good.
Well,
So,
yeah.
you find a pocket knife
Okay.
sitting on the counter. The same one that probably cut open that boar, as it has a bunch of black hairs right on the crease of it. On that joint, you fold it up and stick it inside your boot as Caitlin grabs a butter knife and looks ready for the world.
What are you gonna do with that?
I mean, if I hit hard enough with it,
Out of all knives you see, you want to grab that knife.
I was scared it was gonna be seen.
I mean, you should grab something else instead of like a butter knife.
I like to grab another knife. A cool one, like a sharp one.
Okay? Roll for me.
No.
You had a chance. You had a
No.
freebie.
2 successes, no ones.
Woo!
Tell me what you find.
I'd like to.
It's a sword.
Is there a?
Y'all are way too fucking giggly. I'm going to have to fix this.
Oh no.
My first thought. I'm not gonna tell you because you're gonna make me go with it. I just would like to grab a steak knife. A common steak knife. Easier to conceal than a butcher knife.
You find a random drawer full of housewares, much to your surprise. And a small, thin steak knife, serrated. on one end. Gets placed kind of in the back of your belt loop, just hidden out of view. Miles, the people at this campfire all stand and start to disperse. You make your way over towards Osage as if you want to talk to her, but somebody else wants to say something to you before you get there. It's Father James Raven himself. Soft boy.
Yep.
I want to say thank you for participating in our traditions here today. It means a lot to this entire commune. It means a lot to me personally. It doesn't go unnoticed.
You're welcome, Father. This isn't normal for me, obviously, but it is tradition.
I didn't ask for your damn feelings. I'm just giving you a thank you. Take it.
All right.
Move on with your day.
Good talking to you, Father.
You too.
I head off towards Osage.
He walks off past you, and you see an opening kind of in the crowd of people, and Osage is standing there waiting to speak to you.
Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Miles.
Hi, Miles. I'm Osage.
Hi.
Might I interest you in taking you to the garden for private prayer?
Oh, I mean, I was...
just saw Father talk to you, and I thought maybe he thinks you're special, and we could pray on it a bit more.
Sure. Yeah, if you think that's what we should do. You know,
I'm giving you
sort
kind of a meaningful glance right now.
Yeah. You know, this is all new to me, and I don't want to offend anybody, and I know that this is all your tradition, and this is all normal for you guys, but this is all very new to me. It's really weird.
Well, I can be of some assistance. I could explain a few things to you if you wouldn't mind meeting me over in the garden.
Do you mind if I bring some friends with me?
Please do.
Cool.
But never mind.
All right. Yeah, I'll be over there
I'll be waiting.
in a minute. I go to find Ollie.
As you turn and immediately kind of walk the other direction, you bump into the chest of a very large man. Open chest. Shirt tied around his waist. A beer in one hand. Pardon?
Oh, excuse me, sir. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I'm Miles.
You ain't from around here, are you?
No, yeah, we're from California. We're that.
I don't fucking care where you're from.
Yeah, that's right.
What's your name?
Miles?
Oh, you said that already, didn't you?
I did, yeah. What's your name?
Jericho.
Jericho?
Yep.
Nice to meet you. What do you do around here, Jericho?
Whatever I want.
Whatever you want. Okay. Do you mind if I ask you a question, Jericho? Osage. Do you know Osage?
Sis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She asked me to go and meet her in the garden for prayer. Is that a normal thing? Is that like flirting? What is that?
You pecker work?
What?
You pecker work?
Does my Yeah. No, I've...
You like boys?
No. I wasn't planning on doing anything. I was just trying to figure out where she was at. You know, I don't want to give off the wrong vibe or anything. I have a girlfriend. I'm very happy in my relationship.
I don't care. Why you asking my advice then?
I was just wondering, I didn't know if I was reading the room wrong. It was nice to meet you. I'm gonna go and join.
Nah.
No?
No.
I shouldn't go?
No, the pleasantry's all yours. I ain't mine.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I'll see you around. Sure.
Look at her.
I give him a pat on the shoulder as I pass by.
He grabs you by the neck.
Oh my God.
Don't you ever fucking done me again.
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Yep.
Keep your hand to yourself.
Yes.
Look at her.
I go to find Ollie.
You know exactly where Ollie is. He's still standing in that room that you left him in with the boy. The boy who needed help. You find him, but what do you say?
Did you get him to talk anymore? Did you get any more information out of him?
He keeps saying that like this is like not a cool place. I'm worried about it.
Do you think we should get out of here?
No, I think I'm probably just like stressing him out.
Well,
Am I stressing you out? I can't remember if that's yes or no. I keep forgetting.
1 is yes, 2 is no.
Okay. Do you want some oxy? Are you in pain?
We should not give this kid oxy. Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you in pain?
Ollie, don't.
1 is yes.
Don't give this
One
kid
is,
drugs
you said
of any
1 is
kind.
yes.
Why did you bring drugs anyway?
Dude, we're in the middle of Arkansas. You don't go to Arkansas without drugs.
Especially fucking oxy, dude. After what just happened?
I mean,
Are you kidding me?
I know, dude. Okay. I'm sorry.
I just thought that you were more thoughtful than
Short-sighted
that.
of me.
Do you give him the drugs or not?
I'm gonna give him some oxy. Just like a little bit. I'm gonna crush up like a little bit.
You should not give this kid
Ollie
in
takes
pain,
some
look at
oxy
him.
out of his pocket.
I'm gonna like break one in half and try to like crush it up in my fingers and put it in his hand.
You realize that his hands don't have the ability
You know what?
to form fists like that.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Do you just feed it to him?
No. I'll just keep it. Don't worry about it. It wouldn't even work probably.
He seems sad. A gift was about to be bestowed upon him, but then it was taken, just like so many other things.
Should I give him some Molly?
I don't think that it's a good idea.
He's probably never
to
tripped in his
give
life.
This kid Molly. He's like 12 or something. We can't give this kid Molly, dude.
Yeah. I just feel bad. I feel bad.
Maybe weed.
Okay.
I think that would be a fine middle ground.
All right, we're gonna get you high later, Jeremy. We're gonna come get high with you.
He looks at you blankly.
Do you want to get high,
He
Jeremy?
probably doesn't understand what you're asking.
Do you want to get high, Jeremy? Nice. Well,
Maybe? I think that's a maybe.
okay. All right, we
That
can
was
work
an
with that.
in-between.
Did you guys have fun at the barbecue?
That's
What the fuck is going on here, dude?
not what we should call it. That's not what
What's
we
wrong
should
with just
call
burying people?
it. Alright. You could have just called it a ceremony.
Well, I think it's messed up.
Caitlin and
To
Anthony
cremate
have
people out in
started
the open?
making their way towards where they can now see Miles standing in the doorway across the fire. They're walking, hiding these knives, of course, out of plain sight. But as you move past this fire where some are still sitting, you notice that the bodies of these two women, they're kind of underneath their rib cage down to their pelvic bone has been carved out. Just kind of an empty, hollow husk there. First you think maybe that's just what burnt up the fastest, but now the cuts are pretty clear. It was caved out that way on purpose. And as you get closer to this old cabin, you see, kind of surrounding you in a couple different areas, those hog pens that you noticed on the way in. And you watch as individuals are dumping these buckets of entrails carved out of these two women in those hog pens. The cycle continues.
Well, I'm definitely not eating the boar.
What the I mean, it's tradition, I guess, for them. What the fuck is going on here?
Some backwoods fucked up shit.
How long are we gonna be here for? Another day? Or I know tomorrow's supposed to be the last day,
Miles,
right?
you hear them whispering as they come up behind you there.
I paid no attention to Caitlin. I'm very passive aggressive.
Well, you can just act that out for me.
Hey, Miles, you right, man?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. How are you, dude?
Doing good, man. How you feeling better and all that?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling a lot better, actually. You know, I think going to that was good for me in a way.
Did you notice the chest of the?
Yeah. I'm just. It's their tradition, you know. I'm not gonna ask questions.
Yeah.
I don't
what?
wanna.
What? Excuse me?
Yeah, Ali. What's up, man?
Yeah, how's it going? What's up? What were we talking about? Chest?
Well, they're feeding the hogs the organs of the women that fell off the tree.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to starve myself. I'm not going to partake in the food here.
Yeah, I was hungry, but no, not anymore. I mean,
We should smoke.
that doesn't help at all.
No, dude, my heart is racing right now. I'm very anxious. We should smoke some
But
weed.
that would just make us more hungry. Well, you more hungry.
No, I'm not hungry.
Oh. Okay, then. You have weed? I thought you just had Molly and Oxy.
Did no one bring weed?
No, I'm being
I
respectful.
would assume that you would have brought the weed.
I didn't bring weed. What the fuck, guys?
Look, you always carry drugs. I mean, you know, it's not really a drug, but whatever. You know. I'm sure someone else around here has weed, but then again, I don't want to touch anything else around here.
You didn't bring weed?
No.
They call you Pack Mule Ollie back at UCLA.
No one calls me that anymore, dude.
They call you that all the time.
No, they call me Molly Ollie now.
Molly Ollie?
Yeah. And more recently, Molly Ollie Oxy-free.
Jesus Christ, Miles, didn't you have something you wanted to tell him?
Yeah. Listen, Ollie. Osage, she asked me to join her for prayer in the garden. I don't know if she was like hitting on me or something.
What?
We should
do you
go
think
do
that's
that.
a good idea?
You think Caitlin's cool with that?
She's right here.
We're just going to talk.
Caitlin, you
No,
just
yeah,
gonna...
go do that.
I was talking to Ollie. I was asking him if he wanted to join me.
Wait, why would you ask Ollie?
No, why
Caitlin's
don't
right here.
you just go do that? Why don't you just go get hit on?
What the fuck is going on with you?
No, I was trying to figure out if I was reading the room right.
Maybe she just wants to pray.
I'm assuming that she does just
It
want to
looks
pray.
like you like to pray, so why don't you go pray
Oh
with
my
her?
God! I'm just trying to be
No.
respectful, guys.
I'll go. I'm
You can
sorry.
all come.
I mean,
I just assumed that Ollie would be the only one that was down.
Why are you getting
Why would
upset?
Ollie be down?
I don't know. Ollie's down to hang all the time.
It's true.
I know that's true.
Yeah. If you guys all want to come, then fucking come.
No, I mean, Anthony and I weren't invited. So,
Caitlin-
Ollie, go ahead.
Caitlin, can I actually talk to you about the paper outside? Just real quick. I want to compare notes real quick.
Yeah.
She goes outside, putting that damn pen down before she leaves. Thank you.
Caitlin, I think he knows.
About us?
Yeah.
No, there's no way. Why?
Why are you guys being weird?
Because we had like a little fight earlier about everything.
I think you should
if
break
he
up
knew,
with him.
why would
you
he
should just
invite
break
you?
up with him. Just rip the Band-Aid off.
I wanted
this
to.
is the time to do it.
Sure. Right now.
Yeah,
when
no,
we
honestly.
have a long car ride and flight back.
Honestly, like it feels like you guys are like you would be both so much happier if you just ended it now. Like it
Well-
would be a relief to both of you. Like, oh, thank goodness. Oh, you wanted that too? Cool.
Well, that was the plan. I mean, you and I have talked about this.
All right.
Do you seriously want me to break up with him? Like, is there an ulterior motive there for you?
No. I see you guys fighting. And it's like, fuck that guy, you know?
Yeah. It's great that someone cares about how I feel about all this, you know? So thanks.
All right. He's probably thinking we should get back in there.
Are you guys all gonna come?
Yeah, no. Anthony,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be there. I'm
Yeah.
coming.
let's go.
Thank
go-
Jesus.
let's go
You all
private
walk
pray.
out of this cabin and make your way back towards the prayer garden where you see Osage is still waiting for you.
Hey, I brought my friends.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
you doing?
Name's Ollie.
Hi, Ollie.
My friends call me Nolly.
Hi, Nolly. I'm Osage.
I don't ever call you that.
I'd like to attempt to position them in a prayer I guess, arrangement that would not look suspicious.
The group sits in a circle inside this garden as they all just kind of kneel down, following the lead of Osage.
These kinds of days when the mouth of
You just gonna get into it? All right.
All right. Everybody, hold hands.
Of birth and light of spring.
Now,
Warm blanket of summer and sun hot stinging.
we're going to keep our
foreshadows the
voices
fall
down, all right?
And the darkness
As
Yeah.
we-
soon
Yeah,
comes
God
that's
has
respectful.
sensitive ears.
Yeah.
All right.
makes me tingle the magic in this.
Jim brought you here?
moment, haunted
Yep.
and
Yes.
lightning.
Our good buddy Jim.
Yeah. And
Okay.
go to
Good
college
dude.
with him.
Spirit brings out the
And do you
spirit as if we
have
know
any
it.
notion of when you plan
A
on
bit
leaving?
within it,
I think
Tomorrow.
Nate.
Yep.
Tomorrow, Nate.
Okay.
float right on it, strolling into.
You have to get out.
Where
You have to get out as soon as possible.
Finding
All this, I heard what you were saying. The longer you stay here, the more this stuff seems normal, and it is not normal. You cannot let it become normal for you. One of those women who burned was my mother.
Shit.
Look, you're praying. Serene. Things will get worse.
What
And
kind of
you,
worse?
How can they get worse?
Respect makes for perfect.
things that you can't even imagine.
Well, what's the best way to get out of here?
Curious reaction.
I'm not sure, but
Attraction.
I'm going to do my very best to get you out. But you have to do exactly as I say. All right?
Okay.
It's a sudden fraction.
I know
It's
that
a violation.
I'm just one of them, and you
Penetration.
don't know if you can trust me, but
Armies of
I've been on the
newcomers
outside too.
wild in frenzy.
and
Thoughtless
I think I'm
action,
one of the only ones who's come to
blind
terms with what's
bucking
actually
rush
with what's
into
actually happening
gaping
here.
Black hole. Destructive
Okay.
domination, domino motion.
What about Jim?
As far as I know, Jim's still one of them.
That's what Jeremy said. He was like,
You talked to Jeremy?
yeah, he was like,
Who's
He said
Jeremy?
yes.
Who's
He said
Jeremy?
yes.
One was yes.
as in no to Jim.
Jeremy's the kid in the cabin. Did you not even notice him in the corner?
We didn't go to the cabin.
I mean, we were standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
And then I went and talked with Ollie.
There's a fucking inbred kid.
Praying. We're all here praying. We're praying. You can keep talking, but we cannot raise alarm because they have.
How are we supposed to get out before tomorrow night?
I don't know, but I'm going to come up with something.
Now, Osage would know that there are many that guard the perimeter, but she also has a contact on the outside. She's more able to move freely than the rest of you.
There's someone waiting on the border of this compound. And you can't all go at once when it's obvious because they will trap you, they will fight you, they will do anything they can to keep you here. All right? And you can't go one at a time neither because they'll know someone's missing.
We
Two
go
at
in,
a-
like
two at a
pairs,
time?
or
I guess we'll see.
What's a
Do you guys have cell phones?
Yeah, I brought mine.
I hid.
No. Shh, don't.
I hid mine as well.
Okay.
Caitlin starts to hear a voice speak to her through this little circle, through this holding of hands, this moment where she's finding some camaraderie again with her friends, some sort of intrusion. Maybe it's her psyche getting the best of her.
Don't listen to him, Caitlin. They don't care about you, not one bit. Worry about yourself.
Now I know one thing they do is they start to weave strife. Okay? You can't let anything come between you. You stick together if you're gonna get out of here alive.
Easy.
Osage can see off in the distance there's a couple that have started to gather, starting to look through that circle, making note of the fact that she's sitting, leading these others through prayer.
And we gave thanks to the ground. We kissed the earth upon which we walk. And sigh. Thank you all so very much.
Amen. All right.
Thank you for
that.
Wow, that was really powerful and emotional.
Thank you for having us for the prayer. We really appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining me.
As you all stand, you notice there's a woman at the front, just outside the garden.
You know that woman?
I'm gonna start walking.
Osage would know this woman. It's just one of the elderly women, many of them here in the compound, one of the single speakers. As you walk forward, Caitlin, she pulls a necklace with a cross on it. She puts it around your head. Where? Where?
Oh, no, thank you.
Where?
It is tradition.
Of course.
Where?
Alright.
I'll wear one too, if you.
He has gladly taken prayer.
We were just in the garden praying.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
She kind of holds up a hand as if, wait, just momentarily. As she turns her back and runs off to the side of a building just out of sight from you. You can hear that she's rustling around in something.
Should I be worried?
Do I know what this means? That she's has hesitation?
No, you do not. Like a lot of the single speakers, she's an odd one. But you do know where she's digging around and what those crosses are made from. The remains of the others that have fallen at the last procession 17 years ago. You can hear the bones moving around, kind of jangling against each other. You have no clue, of course, what that might be. But she does come back out from around that corner. And it's a much larger cross.
Oh?
And at this larger size, you can definitely see the texture. You know that it's bone. You have no reason to believe it's human bone, of course. It is a pig farm, after all. Where?
Thank you.
As she places it around your neck, you have this very large handmade cross that she believes will now protect you. As she kind of pats you on the chest just above the cross.
Thank you.
And she just kind of backs away, going along with her day like she would any other.
Dude, I'll fucking kill all these toothless motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck.
It's a kid, man.
They're gonna kill us, dude.
Shit. I don't even know what I'm wearing.
Oh, hey, there you guys are, as Jim says, walking across the field toward you.
What's up, Jim?
Hey, Jim.
Osage, I see you've met my friends
Yes.
from California.
Yes, they're lovely folk. I'm
All
so
right.
glad to have them here.
Jim, blood sister or like sister?
Well, I mean, we share the same father, but I am not of true blood.
Ah.
I was adopted into the family. Osage is rightfully one of the members of James's
Oh,
bloodline.
hush that. No more rightfully than you.
I just do what I can.
Do you guys have any guns here?
Do we have guns?
There's
Like
no
for
need.
hunting,
There are
or
no
do you
need.
always just like hunt with your hands? Sorry, I'm just for the paper.
Right. No, I mean, yeah, we have guns. I mean, we're not that uncivilized, as you know. Like
Where
I
do
said,
you-
people.
Where do you keep those?
I mean, I was never really allowed to know.
Hmm.
Wasn't my
So
job on the.
They're kept in a safe.
I don't know. Maybe. I
They
don't,
should be.
You're probably right. Little ones running around.
Didn't Father, he carried one around earlier.
Well, I mean, Father probably got plenty
Oh.
for himself.
So when you guys go hunting, do you ever use guns?
Well, I wasn't one of the hunters.
But did the hunters?
I mean, these sound like better questions for Zerelda.
Zerelda.
Yeah, she's in charge of all of the food, the skinning, the hunting.
I like talking to you.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you want to talk to people, I can talk to them.
Jim, how did you bring these folks here?
Well, I mean, they got on a plane with me, Osage, and then we hopped in a car in Little Rock and drove up.
Right. Your car?
It was a rental.
Ah. Parked here, I assume.
Yeah, but I think, Father told me someone was going to take it into town to get some supplies, so...
Oh, I sure do miss the smell of fresh new car seats of a rental.
It does definitely have a smell,
yeah,
doesn't it?
I do miss it. I was wondering if I might be able to take a look at the car, get a smell just for memory's sake, being on the outside. You and I, we know what that's like.
It's not here right now. Father sent somebody off to town to get some supplies.
You sure of that?
That's what he told me. I would have no reason to doubt Father.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well,
You shouldn't let other people drive your rental. That's bad. If they get in a car accident, that's all on you.
Yep,
Yeah,
that
the
is.
insurance.
any idea when they'll be back?
I didn't ask. It didn't seem important to me to know. I'm here all day for the festival, so.
What
Right.
else is on the agenda for the festival? I'm slipping into that southern accent.
I just don't catch the wrong person seeing you doing that. They might take offense to it. Well, I mean, we have things scheduled throughout the day, of course. You don't have to partake in, but it'll happen. There's still 3 of the mothers up in the sacred trees, and as each one falls, we'll give them a proper burial.
There was something I caught that caught my eye with the corpses. Their chest cavities were digged out.
Well, it wasn't their chest cavity; it was more their stomach region there, their entrails.
What happened to that? You just dig it out and
fed it to the pigs.
Why?
Well, as
just
much
for
of the
curiosity.
meat that burned, kind of the body.
We like to recycle.
A
less
lot
waste.
of things are about the cycle.
Oh, okay.
And about that rebirth and regiving and
okay.
Most of this festival and this special day are just about that cycle.
Okay. Just going to put it in my report.
It's a fair question.
Are you good? You look kind of nervous.
No, I'm... Okay, actually, I do have something really special I want to share with you all, and I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
And Osage, you got to keep your mouth shut.
Of course. Siblings.
All right. I heard Father over talking with somebody. He's gonna pick a new heir to the commune tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Wow, how honored.
He thought no
we are
better
to be
time
here.
than the festival. This once every 17-year celebration. For some reason, Wait, you think something's wrong with Father?
No.
Maybe he's not going to make it another 17 years.
Well, congrats, Jim. I mean, you're going to be leading the commune.
It wouldn't be me. I'm not.
Why would
How you figure?
Why would it be you?
It won't be me.
Why not?
Why would it? I'm not.
Well, how does he pick? What does he look for?
I don't know. It hasn't happened in a long time. It's...
Heir can be a girl too, right?
Well, see, here's the thing. Father's the first first of his bloodline not to have a boy. All you sisters, obviously, very important for the commune.
I would think blood is more important than gender.
You know how he is.
Break the tradition.
Why the hell are you telling me that?
I'm just saying out loud. He should
not-
break the tradition. Maybe you should like convince him.
Oh, or
I don't know if that's a good idea to just tell Father how things should be.
That river that we passed earlier, where does that go to?
Downriver?
Does it connect up to like a bigger one?
I mean, miles and miles later, you eventually end up in a lake.
Oh.
That's Jesus.
Y'all
40
ever
miles?
y'all ever do that like canoeing, where you get in a canoe and just go down river and drink beers?
Can't say that I have. I
That's-
heard
that
about
always
it, though.
sounded fun to me.
Yeah, I've heard about it. Can't say that I've done it, though.
You want to give it a try?
Today?
Maybe tomorrow.
well, that's assuming we have boats and canoes.
Oh, right.
That's
no.
true. Yeah.
We probably do, right?
I mean, somebody probably does. But
Right.
I mean, Uncle Jericho's probably got some.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jericho.
Uncle Jericho.
Oh, you met Uncle Jericho.
I met Jericho. Yeah, he's a tough cookie. That guy.
Oh, he's soft as they come.
Who's Jericho?
Big dude.
One of the brothers here on the compound.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't touch him. Just don't do it. Just don't do that.
When's the ceremony supposed to happen? For the heir?
I don't know, sis. I don't know. I wasn't even supposed to hear. I don't think he wants people to know.
Oh, right.
I was just kind of eavesdropping on him. But, sis, I'm sorry. I feel a little awkward with you here because I know we don't speak much, and I don't want you to get the wrong impression about me, but,
I'm pretty open-minded.
Ollie, you still got them drugs?
Of course.
How'd you get drugs in here?
I just walked right in with him.
No one checked him for drugs?
Why would they?
I got Molly, I got Oxy.
I think maybe it'd be fun for this next part.
If you did some drugs.
What next part?
All of us.
I think that we should maintain our presence of mind to enjoy our day better.
Yeah.
I think
Sage is right.
I think Jim should get a little fucked up. He's
Well,
clearly
yeah, I
stressed.
mean, yeah, you should.
He's
I
clearly
think
stressed.
clarity of mind is more important than
What next part? Jen?
fun, frivolous fun.
Jim, if you want some Molly, I'll give you some Molly.
Yeah, it's going to be a race through the woods.
A race through
race
the
through
woods.
the woods is the
I
next
don't know
part?
about that, man.
Look, did you all come here to participate in the festival and the traditions, or to just be a bunch of little asshats?
I mean,
We're just a little out of our element. It's been shocking. The culture shock, you know?
Good, great. Isn't that the whole reason you came?
I mean, I kind of thought I would like sit on a log and drink for a couple days, but if you need me to participate in a race, yeah, sure.
is there any boar that needs to be killed at the end of the race?
Yeah.
Are there people gonna die at the end of the race? Like, what is this race gonna be about?
What the fuck kind of questions are these, Miles?
I'm just wondering about the race.
Then you can ask about the race instead of with your leading judgmental questions.
All right. What is the race?
It's just a race. All right?
Okay.
Where's the finish line?
When it's done.
Who participates in the race?
Me and whoever the hell else wants to.
Oh, you definitely need some Molly for that.
All right.
Why the hell you think I'm asking?
All right, I got you.
A race through the woods? Okay. Just us? Let's do it.
I mean, some of the others will probably partake. I doubt we'll be the only volunteers.
Might be fun if it was just us. Racing through the woods.
Just us.
Yeah.
Like, see which out-of-towner is the fastest.
Yeah. With us to be the judge. And we would know best, having been on the outside.
She has a point.
Well, that's very generous of y'all. I'll let them know.
Cool.
Okay. He walks away towards some of the commune elders. You can see him talking, and they seem surprised, ecstatic even, looking back over towards the group. As he kind of nods with them, and
This might be our shot. All right. A race through the woods. There's no better opportunity. Huh?
Where's your contact?
okay, Ollie, let's do it.
All right, yeah,
Break them out.
let's do some Molly.
Break them out.
Right here, dude.
Let's go.
Okay, you first.
We don't all have to take this, right?
Yeah, that's the race.
All right, let's do it.
You're okay with that?
It's either
Yeah, of
what
course.
he's got or we're going to have to take what they got. And I would honestly prefer to take what Ollie's got.
While he's taking his.
What do they have?
I want to throw mine over my shoulder.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same thing.
Yeah. Take it.
Every one of you fuckers roll. Every one of you roll to try to sneakily avoid not taking after you just told him you would.
I got a success, no fails.
Oh,
No ones?
No
I got
ones.
one, and I want to burn a trait to reroll that one. My trait is curious. Oh,
Ah.
Well, I guess
She had
you're going to lose that part of yourself.
yeah. It's worth it.
What did you say?
Okay. It's not a 1.
Oh, we're not there yet.
What?
Takes us a little bit. You got to enjoy the death of that part of yourself. Relish it. Kind of soak it in.
Makes sense. No more I'm not taking the Molly. Because curiosity didn't overtake me. It's gone.
I guess so. He's not too worried about you anyway.
Me next.
Caitlin finds a way to act as if he's taking these drugs, but doesn't.
I rolled a 1 and a 6.
So you do have a success.
Do you have any rerolls?
Ollie, you have 2.
I'm gonna use it.
Reroll that 1.
I'm
Nice.
good.
Anthony. Miles, you can go last.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Same.
Oh,
Same rolls.
same one. So I won
One and
6.
six.
1. So I need. Do you have any rolls? I have 1.
Yeah. You do.
I'll use it.
This is our shot, guys. Oh, you're so bad at rolling.
Was that
Your
a
fourth
1?
one.
Now, see, you don't get to just use the rerolls again. You can either burn a trait
Oh my god.
or just take that one out of the pile before we go to Miles. Oh, what a bummer, Miles.
No, I can't burn another trait.
Oh, you can't.
Just get rid of the 1, dude.
Yeah.
That's a real real team player there, Anthony. No one will remember that.
I can't.
Protect yourself to fuck Miles over.
Yeah, Anthony.
You got this, Miles.
Hey, Miles, you only have 5 die to
He's
roll.
too
You know
upset.
that, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just 5.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Just 5.
Uh-huh.
I took one out.
Do I have any rerolls?
How many 1s did you roll? How many 6s did you roll?
Oh.
You got 6 rerolls available.
Oh.
Would you like to use 5 of them to reroll your hand? Because I'm not going to let you use them again.
Yeah. So I got a 6
Oh my God.
and I got 2 1s.
See, there is a way that you can get rid of those 1s.
You gotta burn 2 traits.
By burning
You don't know.
One?
Just
Oh.
one trait. One trait burn rerolls all 1s. So I have multiple 1s. You can burn a trait and get through those pretty easily.
All right. I'm going to burn my negative trait, soft.
Doesn't he have to burn from the top down?
Top down.
Oh, positive? Okay, empathetic.
No more empathy. Lose your empathy, huh?
No more empathy.
What a bummer. Goodbye, Miles' empathy. Now he only cares about himself. Reroll those 2 1s.
5 and 5. Cool. So I got a success.
So not a single one of you actually took the drugs except for Jim.
Got him.
No, that's fine.
We're getting out, guys. We're getting out now.
It might have made this next part a little easier for you to stomach
Oh.
as the commune kind of circles around you.
Oh no.
And that boar that you saw skinned, flayed before, along with many others, well, they've got a nice little suit for you to wear, each and every one of you. As they start placing this nice, fresh, still kind of sticky on the inside, boar skin around your shoulders.
What?
Each one of you. The single sayers just helping out here.
Oh.
Each one of you get your own nice little boar skin.
Maybe we should have taken the Molly. Maybe we should have taken the Molly.
I don't know if that would have made this better.
I would like to raise just a point of question to whoever organized the race, that this is actually a hindrance on my aerodynamics, and if you would like to see my true peak performance, then I should probably take this off.
It is tradition.
It's the opposite of how a race should
All
work.
right, I can feel
weighted
it kicking in.
Wait, where's yours?
You want to try to make it easier for you to run?
Can
All
you
right.
feel it kicking in? I can feel it kicking in.
Wow.
Hell, if I'm gonna fucking lose. Jim starts running through the woods.
Oh, race begin.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
And just
you're
before
so fast.
you're about to start running, or whether or not you are, see, the whole commune is now surrounded around you for these proceedings. You hear a shotgun blast from just behind. Loud, booming, your ears start to ring as the shot rings out in the air. Squeal, pig, run, motherfuckers! As old Uncle Jericho now points that gun towards you.
What the? All right.
I start running immediately.
I'm running.
I start.
Yeah, we're off.
I start running in a zigzag motion.
Miles just starts moving immediately, kind of like this.
Do I know where
A little bit unsure how buckshot
How would
works.
the drugs have helped? That would have been the worst trip ever.
I don't know.
That's terrible.
I want to try to catch up to Miles.
Do I know where the edge
Well,
of the
he's
woods
not
might
gone
be?
very far. He's just running.
Miles.
Can I point them in a direction that I might know is our best bet for getting out?
Yeah, the woods. Forward.
Okay.
The only way to go is going to be outrunning old Uncle Jericho.
Is he fast?
He's large.
He's barefoot and, well,
Bare chested.
he's ready to go.
Whatever you do, don't split up and stay in one direction. These woods are very easy to get lost in, all right? That's going to
Another
be your
shot
demise.
rings out.
Go!
I'm running.
But if we
I'm
split
running.
up, buckshot. I mean,
Now, there's too much talking here. Y'all
I'm
been
running.
standing around
All
like
right.
Lily.
Running, running.
The fuck you are. I need each of you to roll that we're sitting there talking. Miles was running. Ollie was running. Caitlin, Anthony, Osage, all of you roll for me right now. 5 die.
I have a 1, no 6s.
That's good for fucking you.
No 6s.
You have tokens. You have 5 of them. What would you like to do?
I'll use all 5, right?
Now, in the future, let's just roll one at a time, because if a 1 goes out, I don't want people rolling at the same time thinking they can get around that little detail. We'll go one at a time down the line to see just how you fare. Would you like to re-roll all 5?
I would. I don't want
Okay.
to get shot.
Oh, good for you. Re-roll all 5. What do you do?
2 6s, no 1s.
Shit, you run like hell. Caitlin, gone like the fucking wind. Moving through them woods faster than she ever has in her life. Osage, why don't you go ahead and roll for me?
Okay, you want me to re-roll what I
Nah,
did?
you're fine. What'd you get?
Because I failed anyway.
Oh,
no
great.
6s.
Perfect.
And no 1s. No 6s.
No
ones.
6s, no 1s. Osage, you have 3 tokens available.
What does that mean?
You can re-roll 3 of those die.
Okay. 1 6. No 1s.
Good for you. You keep up there with Caitlin. Walking alongside there, running at full speed, moving, jumping over these rocks, logs. The more you do that, I'm going to have you trip or some shit. Anthony getting off to a little bit of a slow start, luckily with the full hand.
What the
What
fuck,
the
Naeem?
fuck?
Where are your weighted Warhammer dice?
Yeah, okay. I have 1 1 and no 6s.
Oh, shit. That sucks for you. You can re-roll 4 of them.
Yeah, I want to re-roll 4 of them. Well, 4 out of 5. Oh my god.
Wow. You rolled a 1 every single time
know.
you roll.
How'd you do, buddy?
I got 1 1 and no 6s.
So here's your options. You burn a trait or a candle goes out. And considering there's a gun behind you, a candle going out right now might not be the best option.
guess I gotta burn.
No shit.
It's guarded.
Hold on, let me grab my bowl. Guarded, huh?
Yeah.
All this
Can I get some
excitement.
new dice, please.
Shut up. All this excitement getting to you,
It's
isn't
more
it?
like nervous.
You know, it's kind of making you a little bit more open-minded. You're losing that restraint that you've had, that all that torment in your life you've held up there behind that wall, never letting anybody in. Hell, now at the end of it, when you just feel like you could die at any second, at any moment your life could end, you just lose that little guarded part of yourself, and you just wish you had a fucking friend, somebody that gave a shit about you. They all ran off and left you, Anthony. Ain't nobody looked behind to see how you were doing. It's gonna play out like one of them horror movies where the black guy dies first.
Those fucking idiots, man.
But you only get to re-roll the ones.
There's no one. I don't believe.
There was one.
Oh,
There
it was
one
okay.
one. You have one die. If it does not roll a 6. Oh, Anthony. I do not want to be a cliche. I don't want this whole story to be some sick cliche.
Oh God.
So you run.
I run the fuck out of here. I'm running so fast that I'm just breezing through. Straight ahead.
Well, you got 1-6. Don't get ahead of yourself. You're moving at a decent pace as you start catching up with the others. You can hear the shots ringing out behind you in the distance. Oh, Uncle Jericho, he knows these woods well. Real well. Oh, he's a big son of a bitch, too. You can hear him squealing and hollering as he chases after you. You wonder if he even cares enough to hit you, if he's just going to run you down till you can't breathe no more. And you just stop in your tracks, wearing you down. What's he going to do to you then? Is he going to actually shoot you? What's the objective here? Hell, you could ask Jim, but where the hell did he go? Full speed ahead. Moving on, you can barely see that boar skin hanging off his back as you watch him dart around up in the woods ahead. He's high as a fucking kite and moving like the wind. But you are all now kind of built up together as you move through these woods. What's your plan, Osage?
The only way out is to keep go in one direction, all right? Don't get lost. If we just keep going in one direction, we're bound to get out.
Is this guy really trying to kill us right now?
He might be. The last time this happened was when I was 5 years old, so there's not a lot I remember, all right? But there's someone waiting for you, all right? There is still hope. So I want to keep going in one direction, and I don't want to get lost.
Well, you know these woods pretty well, Osage. Even though you spent some time on the outside, found yourself some therapy, some clarity in all the things that happened to you in your youth, you remember these woods extremely well. You know that if you keep running ahead at this pace, eventually you're going to come to a cliffside. That cliffside overlooking a deep part of the river. Maybe a way out. It will require a jump, of course. A leap of faith. But you got some time to pass before you get there. You just got to keep running. Moving as quick as you can. You keep hearing these shots ring out. Echoing through the woods. As you hear them echoing out, and you kind of look over your right shoulder, Ollie, you notice that some of these women, some of these sisters that were partaking in the earlier activities, the sisters you met yesterday, well, they're running along the woods side of you.
What?
Darting between the trees, their white dresses, moving in and out. A little bit of a distance you see, but boy, they're fucking fast.
Hey, you're not wearing skins. That's not fair.
Maybe it's shirt for skins.
Caitlin, you see to your left. The red dress of Sister Chinaberry. kind of glancing in out of your peripheral, darting between the trees. As the sound of them cicadas just keep getting louder and louder the deeper you get into the woods. That's what this is all about, right? Just another one of these fucked up traditions. Every 17 years they come out. Maybe you'll be at the next one, who knows?
Can I put distance between... I want to put someone between me and Chinaberry. I don't want to... I want her to come
Oh,
up
so you're
on
just trying to sabotage one of your fellow... Cool, so you kind of like push Miles to your left. I won't even make you roll for that since you're just trying to be...
What the fuck are you doing?
You just kind of push him to your left as you're running along there, kind of try to put him between yourself and Chinaberry. She's darting in between those trees like some sort of fucking phantom. You just get a glimpse of her and then she's gone. Another red glimpse. Another... You don't realize the darker it gets out here, these woods kind of encaving around you. You would think you were in some sort of tunnel. It's just the thick of this brush. Like some sort of jungle or some sort. But no, it's just these woods. Darker, deeper. You can hear them all giggling and laughing as they run around you. The shot's still ringing out in your ears.
Are they not afraid of getting shot?
Who?
The sisters.
Are they real?
Oh yeah, they're real.
Oh, I thought they might just be in their heads. Shoot.
I don't fucking know. I think they all got a death wish.
Where are we going? Is there any stopping point or?
Isn't it like 2 miles back to the car?
Might be a good idea.
You all sound surprisingly calm running at full
Oh,
speed.
Isn't it like 2 miles back to the car? Well, the car's not there anymore.
Osage, you know that you're coming up here in about 100 yards on that cliffside. Would you like to warn the others on what's before them, or do you think it's better to just jump and see if they follow? It's your call, of course.
Oh, shoot. All right, I'm starting to get my bearings. There's a cliff at the end of the woods here, all right? And there's a river. How far down?
Is that jump?
How big of a jump is
I'm
it?
glad you asked. Let me roll for it.
Great.
We're just going to roll a d6. We'll add a 0 to the result. That'll be your feet. 40 feet. That ain't too fucking bad. Get over it, you pussies.
Pussies are strong. It's about a 40 feet jump, but there's a river below, and it might be our only way out.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
fucking go.
You're
40 feet, that's
you're
not
just-
shit.
You're cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not even on drugs right now.
Me and the homies used to jump off the cliffs of La Jolla like it was not shit.
Wow, had I remembered that this cliff was here, I definitely would have taken that Molly.
I can't swim in this thing. I'm covered in blood. I have a weak stomach.
You can
It's
take it off
alright.
when you get down there.
Rip it off on
No,
the jump.
fuck that. I'm taking it off right now.
Caitlin, roll for me there.
3 6s. No one.
What?
Not a
wow.
single
Not a single one.
You happen to catch out of the corner of your eye that red flash of Chinaberry as she kind of turns just 5 feet in front of you. How the hell did she get in front of you so fast? As you see her turn, and she goes to just dump this vat of something onto you, you kind of push Miles directly towards it as you veer off to the right. Miles, go ahead and roll for me, please.
2 6s and 1 1. Do I have any rerolls?
You want me to be honest with you or not?
Yeah, be honest with me.
You have 1.
Okay, I'm going to use that reroll. Yeah, I succeeded.
You duck
2
down out of the
6s.
way as this strange, dark-colored, gelatinous type liquid just lunges over you as you kind of duck down and slide underneath. And just as you look up, you see out in front of you the edge of the wood line and a rocky cliff.
I jump.
Oh shit, go ahead and roll.
Oh, God.
1 1, 2 6s.
Well, see, now here's the problem with that. You don't have any rerolls left.
Yep, I'm not soft anymore.
1 removed.
So,
Well, he's
You gonna
He burned a
He's
tree.
burning a tree.
Oh, cool.
you gonna lose that softness that you so pleasantly present yourself with. This is gonna change you this whole trip, Miles. All the things you've seen, all the things you've been through. You're not gonna come out the same man. Once a soft boy, now a hard boy. So you jump. But you gotta re-roll that one.
God damn it, it's still a 1.
Oh, that's still a 1? God damn it. Oh, good thing we lost that before everyone else chose to jump. You decided to go first. Down to 4 die. I don't think everybody's gonna make this jump. I'd be really surprised if you did. But you watch as Miles, without thinking, just launches himself off the side of this cliff. As you start falling, Miles, you look down, you can see the rushing water below. You close your eyes and brace for the impact. Who follows?
Whoa.
Well, you see, the issue is I caught sight of that blood, and the truth is
What blood?
the vat,
No, that wasn't blood.
it wasn't?
I didn't say it was blood.
Okay, definitely didn't catch sight of it then. I guess I'm jumping.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna jump, Caitlin? Okay. Roll those 4d6. See how you fare.
1, 6, 1, 1.
Tight.
Do I have any tokens?
Sure as fuck don't.
Are you kidding me?
Guess I'm not narcissistic anymore.
Oh, too bad.
Start.
Oh, darn. A 6! I got 2 6s.
Shit. That's great.
I don't care. I'm going to be modest about it. I succeeded. I won't tell you how much.
You jump. You find yourself falling through the air, landing just the right of Miles in that rushing water. You catch your breath just before you land. Who would like to launch themselves next? You don't all have to jump, of course.
Before I was jumping, I was taking off the skin.
Okay.
Ugh, get this shit off of me! I'm covered in sticky blood. How are you guys okay with this?
You throw that skin off your back. As you throw it up, you hear the sound of shotgun pellets hit it.
What the fuck?
As it falls to the ground and you launch yourself into the air.
Can I try something? While I'm in the air, I'm going to reach in my pocket and pull out my phone and hold it up to keep it out of the water.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or to minimize the amount of time that it is in the water.
So you're going to try to protect your phone in this jump into the water.
What kind of phone does Ollie have?
Oh, you know, it's a Samsung Galaxy Active just to be safe. It is a waterproof phone.
Oh, cool, because
I'm just being extra safe.
Kaylin has an iPhone 11 Pro, which is also waterproof.
Cool.
No, it's not.
It's water resistant.
I mean, you can check when you get out of the water, but I'm telling you right now, that phone's not going to
I'll
fucking
roll
work.
for it.
Yeah. I dropped my
You don't want to
Samsung.
wait until I tell him the
Now,
situation.
listen up. I dropped my Samsung Galaxy S8 Active in the river for 2 hours, and I found it, and it still works.
This is quite the discovery to the story. I might add. You didn't seem too reserved when the river was first brought up, but given that you didn't want to share this with anyone, you're just going to try to end this same action, pull it out of your pocket, and save it. Remove 1 die for your roll. Rolling 3.
That's a 1, 2, 3. Is that like a straight? I'm gonna burn my clever.
Oh, that's appropriate.
Wait, do I have any rerolls? I do. I have 1, I think. Or I did.
Ollie, you have 3
All right.
available.
Use all 3.
I'll use all 3. That's a 5, 6, 1. Who's next?
Me.
All right, I'm gonna burn my clever.
So you do. Shame you're losing that
Reroll this
cleverness.
one.
That's what I like most.
That's a 2. All right. So That's a success. One success.
As you jump into the air, you pull that phone out of your pocket and hold it up to try to keep it as out of the water as possible. And you brace yourself as you land.
Seeing both Miles and just everyone jumping, especially Miles being like pretty surprised that he jumped without even hesitation. I'm like, fuck yeah! I just jump.
Go for it. All 4?
Yeah. God damn! How many re-rolls do I have?
How many ones you get?
Just one. No successes though.
Oh, you can re-roll 2 of them there, buddy.
Okay.
Now,
I know if I fail, something bad happens.
It does, and I'm really tired of this because I really don't want you to be the first one to die. I just don't.
All right.
Do you want to roll with these dice?
Yes. It's just 2, right?
Just
2.
reroll 2 dice.
This is perfect music to go out. Oh my god. It's a failure. It's a failure.
No 6s.
No.
Osage, you watch as Anthony launches himself. And just as he reaches the peak of that jump, you hear a shot ring out. And you watch as a very tight-knit 6-inch pattern sucks into the back of that hide, flipping him around sideways and backwards, the impact moving him through the air. And you watch as his body tumbles and turns and lands directly on its side. From this height, you can almost hear the sound of his neck slapping against that rock. Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity I would never often do. Do you still want to jump?
Yes.
Despite the fact that this candle will technically already be out. You can roll 4, see if you succeed.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, that's way better than his roll.
2 6s and no 1s.
You hesitate for only a moment. And you launch yourself into the air. You hit that water, cold, refreshing water, as it starts carrying you downstream.
I do not have a phone.
Fine by me. As a candle goes out,
This one?
only 6 remain. Why don't we lose the one that's dark as hell? It can't even be seen. A candle goes out, and we now begin chapter 5. And we're back. 6 candles remain. But we have some truths that will dictate the next section of our journey. Ollie's really been working on his organizational skills. But he still has a ways to go. If only he had labeled his bags. All those pills look awfully similar. He thinks one of them's Tylenol. The things that Ollie experienced are getting to his head, to him. The words that he remembers. The community speaks, he scrambled, remembers. The words that the members of this community speak seem scrambled for you. Are they talking backwards, or is he just high? Miles' brother's death led Caitlin to think heavily about what we leave behind. She dove into her thesis as something to leave behind, seeing how the clan reveres the nymph women, spoke to her. A part of her began to appreciate the clan, to like them. Yeah, you did probably think pretty heavily about that death, didn't you, Caitlin? There's still things to be revealed in this story. Caitlin, Miles, Osage, and Ollie, you find yourselves tired, wet, exhausted, just on the edge of the riverbank. Instinctively, as you saw each other kind of collecting yourselves further downstream, you all pulled off together, and you notice that Anthony is not with you.
Where's Anthony?
Did he jump after you?
He didn't fucking make it, did he?
He jumped before me.
What do you mean he didn't make it? Like he's still up there?
His neck fucking snapped on a rock.
What?
What? Like
But that was an easy jump.
I don't know.
no, I mean he tripped, so he probably like hit his neck.
Do you want to go back and look for his body?
No.
What if he's still alive?
I mean, I saw it happen. I don't think that's possible.
What? You're saying Anthony fucking died up there?
Well, look, you can either go back and check for his body, or you can keep going down the river and get the fuck out of here, alright? And I'm telling you right now, if you go back, someone will find you, and they will bring you back, and it will not be pretty.
You think... So even if he didn't die, you think that they're gonna kill him? Was that like a loaded shotgun?
I don't know. But my contact is out here somewhere, so we keep swimming, we just keep our heads above water. We'll find our way out.
We just gotta keep moving. I know it's harsh, but there's nothing that we can do. We have to get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Do you all just keep swimming, or do you get up out of the water?
My phone still works.
Caitlin pulls out hers, and the screen is cracked and broken. It doesn't turn on.
How rough is the water?
Moderately rough.
So
There might be some harder spots up ahead, but right now it's swimmable in one direction, of course.
You said it was cold, too, right?
Indeed it is. Fresh spring water, this river. Cold year-round.
My teeth are starting to chatter.
Yeah, we should get out of the water.
We should walk alongside. Yeah.
As you get up out of the water and you start walking, you hear the sound of footsteps just off to your right.
Are we out of the water yet?
Indeed you are.
Okay, never mind.
You can see, at first, Ollie, what looks like a boar's head hovering in the weeds. And then you hear giggling.
Jim?
Oh, you got me!
Jim, what the fuck?
Oh, man. You should have seen the look on your face.
Dude.
Ooh.
Jim.
Yeah.
Anthony's dead.
No, he isn't.
No, he's dead.
Oh, no, he isn't. No.
You're high. I saw it.
Where's Anthony?
He's fucking dead, dude.
Your fucking hillbilly, redneck, inbred motherfuckers are trying to kill us.
I'm going to take him by the shoulders. Jim, we have to get out of here. I know you don't believe me, and I know you think everything's all right, but it's not. And I wish I could make you see that, okay? Therapy can help you, okay? Help me see what's right.
We're not supposed to go to therapy. Father says that that's
Yeah,
for
well,
the weak-minded.
Father doesn't know what he's talking about, right? Everything you've been told, it's horseshit. Come with us.
What do you mean?
Please, I don't want to leave you. You're a good man, okay? I love you. And you can come with us, and you can help us. I got someone.
What?
Jim, come with us now.
Oh.
I got someone who can get us out. We can live a normal life. We don't have to be stuck here.
Well, I mean...
Don't you see what happened? Do you ever want your entrails torn out and fed to the hogs?
But that's after death. It's the cycle.
Yeah, well, some people get to grow old with their families and die warm in their beds.
It's true.
Yeah,
My
and some
grandpa
of our
did that.
commune does that too. You know that? We get protected from all the bad shit, and it's we get to live in peace for so long. All it takes, it's just a little.
Jim, you didn't like what it was like on the outside?
I
that
do.
new car smell?
I
You could
do.
have that all the time.
I do, but there's a lot of bad things on the outside. You have no idea. I don't know where you went when you were out, but where I am, people hurt. They don't have family, or their families are split up and don't talk to them no more. They use drugs as some sort of vice to deal with their problems, and they don't have food, and they work all day and all night. For what?
I mean,
At least here we can enjoy a peaceful life and relax. You know.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Where's Anthony?
Up there, dead.
What?
Jim,
Is Anthony God?
No, he's up on the cliff.
Oh. Anthony's dead, huh?
Yeah.
I guess it won't be him then.
What do you
The
mean?
fuck did you just say?
It won't be him.
the air.
Yeah.
It could have been one of us.
Why do you think you're here?
Because you wanted us to come and see what your family was like. Did you bring us here just for one of us to become the heir?
I mean, he likes you.
I don't think that would. Honestly, I think blood would come before.
Why the fuck did you
outsiders.
bring us here, Jim?
For paper. And, Father wanted me to. He told me to bring you. I figure, he told me to bring you, and then I hear that he's looking for an heir. Maybe it's one of you two.
Who?
Jim, you're messing with our minds right now. Okay, I can't give back into this again. We gotta go. The more he talks, Jim, come with us.
I don't know if I want Jim to come with us.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. We'll get him help.
Our friend just died for your stupid ceremony.
Yeah, there you go. A reason we should not stay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Jim, come with us or don't. But we're fucking gone, man. We're leaving.
And if you have any love in your heart for me, you will not tell anybody where we went. We drowned in the river, as far as you're concerned.
Where do you think you're gonna go?
I got someone, Jim. They're waiting. Don't laugh at me. I worked really hard to make this happen, and we're doing it. We're gonna get out, and you can come. Please.
I'll go with you just 'cause I want to show you something.
As soon as I get service, I'm calling 911. Anthony might be okay.
You got about 30 miles either direction before that's gonna happen.
One day. We can make it there in one day.
Yeah.
It's still pretty early.
Yeah.
All right, come with us and show us whatever the heck you want to show us. Just walk.
Can y'all take these fucking pigskins off?
It's kind of warm.
Jim walks. Starts leading you out down the river. You don't seem too worried about it, Osage, because you know it's further from here. Further towards some sort of exit. You know that further down that river is a small bridge. A gravel road that leads to the outside. The fence is on the inside of that bridge, lining the property of the commune. Should be simple enough to get through. But they might be looking for you. They know you jumped in the river. They know that that's probably eventually where you might end up. So you pick up your pace. You start moving faster. Jim follows. But he does kind of give you pause just before you see that little bridge in the gravel road up ahead. Now, Osage, it's not going to work out the way you think.
What do you mean? Jim, we're too far gone. You can't turn back now.
As you start getting closer to this bridge, you can see the silhouette underneath its arch of a body hanging and swaying in the wind. As you come to a stop, you recognize this man, Osage. You didn't know him well, but you knew him well enough. And Jim puts his hand on your shoulder. This is on you. You brought this here. Father knew. He always knows.
Who is it?
You know exactly who it is. He knows you've been talking to him, feeding him lies and information about us. As the body turns and sways in the wind, Osage, you catch a glimpse at his face of the FBI agent you'd been speaking to weeks before.
No. Jim, you fucking knew about this. What the hell is wrong with you?
That was our way out, wasn't it?
I have no idea how long I worked to get him here.
I do. Father always knew.
Father doesn't know shit, okay?
You know he had your phones tapped, right? All of us on the outside. He also has friends that keep a watchful eye on us.
No, that's just... Those are lies. That's not true.
I want to look for a nearby rock. Like
You're in a riverbed.
Like a big one. I'm going to find a big one.
You find a big one.
I want to come
pull it up.
I want to come up behind Jim.
Roll for me there. 6 die.
One 6, 1 1.
Do you have any traits left to burn?
I'll burn my clever, my positive trait.
I thought you already burned your clever.
I did not. I used a reroll.
Didn't know. I seem to remember differently.
Three.
The rock hits Jim in the back of the head as you watch a small spurt of blood streak up into the sky as he just kind of stands with his hands on yours, Osage. As the life starts to leave his eyes, he mouths the words,
Jim.
as his body kind of falls face first into that river and the blood starts flowing downstream underneath the bridge and the hanging body.
We're getting the fuck out of here.
You start to hear the sound of trucks coming over that gravel road, making their way down towards this bridge. You still got a fence in front of you.
I want to start running.
Towards where?
Away from the trucks.
So back inward.
Oh, the trucks are coming from the outside.
Indeed they are.
I don't know how much good running's gonna do now.
So what do you do?
So we're just going to sit here and die?
Maybe Jim was right. Maybe it's not so bad to stay. Circle of life and all that.
Ollie's right. We can't just fucking sit here. We gotta do something.
Caitlin, why aren't you saying anything?
Jim's bleeding.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He brought us here, and he got Anthony killed. And he just hung an FBI agent in a tree, and he said it's for his fucking father. I don't give a fuck about him anymore.
I'm gonna go to Jim's. Is he still here? He's slumped down to the
His
ground.
body's just sitting there bleeding out into the water, his face down in it.
I'm just gonna go to him and hold him and mourn him as we figure out what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna kneel next to Osage.
How does it make you feel, Caitlin?
I feel kind of excited.
You hear her say to nobody but herself.
What?
What the fuck? Who are you talking to?
My heart's beating really fast.
There's a lot going on. Why are you looking at him like that?
I heard head wounds bleed a lot. I didn't know it was this much, you know?
Caitlin, what the fuck are you talking about? And I grab her hand.
As you do, those trucks come up over the hill. You can see standing in the back of one of them none other than the red dress of Chinaberry. As they almost come to a sliding stop, one from each direction, pacing that property well. They've made eyes on you. They see you. You can see Uncle Jericho, shirt off, gun on his shoulder. We have our winners! Oh, goddamn, get on up here and celebrate! Why y'all look them down?
We had to kill Jim.
Oh, it's a real sad. I'll put you on there. Real sad. Morning, Jim, everybody. Morning, Jim. Come on, your friend Anthony back at the camp.
Did he say Anthony?
You all winners.
Anthony?
Yeah, say Anthony.
Where is he? Is he alive?
Yeah.
What? Osage, you said he was dead.
I saw his neck snap on the rock. I thought he was.
No, he all right. He all right. Look like Jim the loser of this here race. You all the winners.
We gotta fucking go back then. We can't just leave Anthony.
I swear to God, if I just killed my friend because you missaw Anthony dying.
Chinaberry in her
I
red
gave you
dress
a choice.
is standing on the other side of that fence. She jumped down out of the back of that truck, walks down the edge of that chain link fence on the other side of it. You on the opposing side, of course. She stands there, watching you. She puts her hand down in the water, lets the blood-soaked water soak over it, running right through her fingertips. And she lifts it back up out of there, though distilled and thin, still visible. She looks at you and she puts her hand up against that chain link fence. Come on now, sister.
I'm going to look at my hands, and I see that they're covered in blood, because that's one of my truths. I keep seeing blood all over me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to, glance back at my friends as I put my hand against the fence. I'm sorry for our differences.
She pushes her fingers through the chain link and locks them with yours. Shh, sister, it's okay. You can hear him, can't you? Talking to you. It's okay.
Who is he?
Those of us who are true, can your Father speak to us in our dreams?
That's Father?
Who else would it be?
Can we hear this?
It's whispered, but you do watch as Caitlin walks up to that fence and grabs hands with Chinaberry.
Caitlin.
As he walks up behind you and kind of talks over your shoulder at you.
We gotta go get Anthony.
This doesn't concern you, boy. Us ladies are having a chat.
Yeah. Well, we just kind of went through a lot.
Oh, did you now? That's an honest question. Did you go through a lot? What was your name again?
Miles.
Miles, right?
What the fuck did you do to Anthony?
I didn't do anything to Anthony. He jumped off a cliff. He's okay, though. We got him back at the camp.
I turn over to Caitlin. I don't fucking trust her. I don't fucking trust these people.
Are you gonna stay here?
Yeah, Miles, you want to stay here in the riverbed with my dead brother?
No.
Hop in the truck. Let's go say hi to Anthony.
I look to Ollie just to see what he's gonna do.
We gotta go back. We gotta get Anthony.
See, Osage, you know we gotta go bury him. He need a proper burial.
I know.
He want it.
We're gonna give him a proper burial too.
The pig? No. You fucking him?
No.
Daddy thinks so.
Well, Daddy knows best, don't he?
I don't know. Shit. Let's go.
Can I take a piss at that tree? Real quick.
Why ain't gonna stop him? I ain't gotta take a leak. Go take a leak.
I wanna go take a leak.
What's your real objective there, Ollie?
While I'm over there with my hands right here, I pull out my phone and drop a pin at our GPS location.
Now,
And then
given
I
that
pee.
your signal does not work, but,
GPS.
well, see, here's the thing. GPS might work, but if there's no data for that map, you're just kind of dropping a pin to nowhere. So I'm going to need you to roll to see whether or not you had the foresight to download the area map before you came to this out of fucking nowhere location.
Oh, it's 1-6, no ones.
Are you fucking serious? Looks like Ollie here had the right idea. As he was driving up from Little Rock, he went ahead and pre-downloaded a map of the entire area. Shit, he's got a little idea as he's dropping that pin on there. He can now see from that little top-down GPS location that he is, in fact, about a mile outside of this compound.
I was looking for an in and out on our way in. Downloaded the map.
Didn't fucking find one.
Yeah, sure didn't.
But you dropped that pin.
And then I pee.
Sure as shit he does. Y'all gonna get in the car now? Come on.
Yeah.
Sister Caitlin. Come on. It'll be okay. How old are you, by the way?
22.
Real shame.
What's that?
I was hoping you were younger. Come on.
How many trucks are there?
2. Both of them kind of facing each other at this point, stopped on the bridge.
And how many people?
How many people total?
Yeah.
You got 2 in each truck in the front. China Berry was in the back of one, and you had Uncle Jericho in the back of the other. China Berry not carrying any sort of weapon of the sort, but Uncle Jericho has not let go of that shotgun since he came. But he's not too aggressive with it, neither. It's weird how comfortable he is around it, just lobbing it over his shoulder like it's some sort of ornament, just another piece of clothing for the man.
I'm gonna sit next to Jericho.
You hop in the back of his truck. He kind of puts a hand on your leg. God damn, boy, you ran quick.
Yeah,
I couldn't even keep up. Fast little son of a bitch.
I did track in high school. Was that one of the fastest you've seen?
Oh, fuck, track. Track?
Yeah, we did running.
You just run?
Yeah, it's a sport.
What you run for?
Run for medals.
You ain't run for your life. You ain't running to hunt. What you run for?
Yeah.
Just to run?
Yeah, just to run.
Sound goddamn crazy.
I know, right? I was quick though, right?
Hey, John Barry, you gotta fucking run for fun.
You ever seen anybody as quick as me?
You ever seen anybody quicker than you?
Yeah.
Ain't not for long.
Yeah.
Now you catch up.
How long you been doing this? The hunt.
What now?
The race.
Oh, this is the only one they ever sitting to a year. I only done one before. But I run after him all sort of kind of thing all the time.
You like doing it? You have fun?
Oh, look, I having fun?
Yeah, you look.
You got that right there? What about you?
Yeah, it was a rush. I had fun. I had fun.
Paperwork, don't it?
Dude.
Damn right, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you do for fun, Jericho?
Not quitting in that.
What else do you do for fun? You heard my question.
You a dick wet?
Getting your dick wet?
Fucking said.
Yeah. That's pretty fun. You do anything else for fun? Other than chasing people around the woods, getting your dick wet. What else do you like to do?
Not about it.
That's about it?
Yeah.
Nice.
What about you?
Yeah, I get my dick wet too.
Hey, little motherfucker, you think you do it? Jump back, you think you do it once in a while? Blink out there, what is that?
Jericho, I think you and I could be friends. You think we could be friends?
Fuck no. Hell no, you pretty little son of a bitch.
No?
No.
We couldn't be friends?
No. Hell no. No, definitely not. I don't think I'd be a friend with somebody like you from the city boy out from the country, you know.
Ah, so that's why, just because I'm a city boy?
Yeah.
But other than that, like
What?
if I was here, we'd be friends.
No, I don't like you.
You don't like me?
No.
Why not?
Why would I?
Why wouldn't you?
What about you to like?
Think I'm nice? I'm fast? You know.
You think you outrun me? You trying to tell me right now you think you outrun me? You think we're still running them damn wooden you didn't jump on no fucking cliff I wouldn't be able to catch you?
Hell yeah, I think I can outrun you.
You fucking serious?
Yeah! Absolutely.
Alright, I like you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like you. You funny.
Alright.
Dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb as shit.
I can't have it all, though. You know? I gotta save some for the
You
rest
talking
of
big
us.
by yourself now?
Yeah!
You think you're all high and mighty?
I'm not allowed to just think something good about myself?
No.
What do you like about yourself, Jericho?
Ain't my place.
It's not your place?
No, that's for God.
That's for God? Alright.
You gotta have some. You got humility.
Humility.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You're a good one. I like you
You
too.
fucking coming on to me?
No, we can't just be friends.
I ain't friend with boys.
Not everything's about getting your dick wet.
Who the fuck told you that?
God told me.
God told you more about life than getting dick wet?
Absolutely.
You talk to God?
Do I talk to God?
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while.
What does he say?
You know. Tells me what to do, what not to do. You know, I more ask him for things than he asks me of things.
He tell you to come here?
No, I think he told Jim to tell us to come here.
No, so he didn't tell you nothing?
He didn't tell me nothing.
Let that
about
part
here.
out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't talk to God.
He's got to leave some mystery, you know? He doesn't want to spoil it.
You pulling my leg now?
No.
Sure as fuck not my third one.
That's right. We're friends.
Yeah, okay. Alright. No, I think you came out. Hey, Darby, you okay?
I put my hand out to give him like a firm handshake.
Fuck, keep your hand to yourself.
Alright. Just offering it up. Friendly gesture.
You on a tightrope right now.
I'm on a tightrope? You're on a tightrope.
Why don't you just look outside the truck? We ain't gonna talk no more.
Alright.
I have fun. We have fun, but you
Yeah.
look outside.
We'll have fun later. Alright.
What the fuck that supposed to mean?
You know what it means? We'll have fun later.
I mean, look, you playing my game and you think you're smarter than me.
I don't think I'm smarter than you.
You act like you smarter than me.
I think I'm faster than you.
You motherfucker. It was funny first. Now it ain't funny.
I think you're funny.
You think I'm funny?
Yeah. You got a good...
Funny how? Funny queer.
No. Funny haha. You got a good sense of humor. You're quick. See, I'm quick on my feet. Running. You're quick on your feet with
one more
my
goddamn
games.
time you faster than me. I'm gonna rip your goddamn legs off your body.
All right. I won't say it anymore.
Good for you.
Alright.
Not.
I'm gonna look out the window now. I
You in the
just
back
turned-
goddamn truck. There ain't no fucking windows. Yeah, you think you're so smart. I'm a college boy. Look at me. I'm going to look at the damn window.
I look away.
Caitlin and Ollie sit in the back with Osage and Chinaberry, the other truck, making their way down that long gravel road back towards the entrance of the compound.
Anybody need an Advil?
What's an Advil?
I don't know. It's labeled Advil.
You sure as fuck don't. Roll for me.
I think I pulled a muscle back there. That's 1611.
See, here's the thing. You don't have any traits left.
I have a negative trait. I only burned my positive trait because I used a reroll the first
He went to
time.
burn it the first time, but then he asked for tokens.
Yeah. So I could burn my negative.
Well, are you?
Yeah, I'll burn my negative trait, which is inappropriate.
Somehow
we
I-
need that in the story to read about now.
Somehow I feel like you might tell me that part of you is about to go away, but it'll rear its head back up somehow.
That's still a 1.
Oh, what a shame. You see that part of you go. All this getting to you. That sense of humor that you use to lighten the mood, make things more fun. You don't have much time for that anymore.
Do I have any rerolls?
No. Take that damn 1 out of there. Same goes for you. 5 die.
Anybody want a Advil?
Really? Okay, now you're going to hand them out?
Are we all in the same truck?
You're in a different.
You're in a
I'm
different,
in a different one. Okay.
You're hanging out with your good friend, looking out
Damn
of God's
right I am.
window.
So I'm in the same truck as them?
Indeed you are.
I could use some Advil.
So, you got an Advil in your hand. Do you take it?
Does it look like Advil?
You can't tell the difference. So is the truth of this fucking game as we move forward. That he just decides to pull out pills and hand to everybody.
I'm very upset in my grief, and I just put it in my mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. Good idea. Roll 5 die.
1 6, no ones.
Yeah.
That's, you know,
Can I?
taking the edge off. Yeah, let's just go down the line. Give her a fucking Advil and roll for it.
No, I actually. Could I get a Molly?
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
What's a Molly? No, I'm curious. What?
Caitlin, our friend just died. And I killed him.
That's right, you did kill him.
Take a Molly.
Go ahead and roll. Now, see, here's the thing. That if you have been tracking the way this had been working so far, it was when they succeeded that what they asked for is what it ended up being. So if you don't fail,
You get an Advil.
you get a fucking Advil. If you fail, you get an Advil. But if you succeed, you actually take some Molly. So, good luck.
That's 2 6s, no 1s.
You just took some Molly. Great. I'm excited to see how this enhances your performance from here on out.
Great, thank you.
As the trucks get to the main gate of the compound, you all realize that that car that you came in on, it's not there. Maybe it really did go into town for supplies like Jim said. Oh yeah, Jim's dead. Fucking shame, ain't it? You watch as 2 men close the gate behind you as you go on riding up. As you come up into the camp, you see that Anthony is standing there waiting for you. His eyes kind of glazed over, looking off into the distance. He stands real still and tall and just kind of raises one hand. He's become one with the single sayers now. This is important information for you, Anthony.
Just give me a moment.
Did you wake up?
No, I just can't see right now. Go ahead.
It don't matter too much for the performance you're about to give. You're technically an above game player now. You can't make any actions because you did kind of die. And you find yourself back here. You can contribute to the story, but only one word at a time as a single sayer. Maybe we'll eventually find out why. You're a shell of your former self. You don't have the wherewithal to know that you're in danger. What danger even is. You kind of understand where you are, what's around you. Hell, you might even be excited to see your friends' faces as they walk up, but you just don't have much to say about it, not much to think about it. You just kind of are there.
Oh, fuck. Anthony, it's really good to see you. Yeah.
No, I told y'all that boy Ethan that came up out of the river, he's just fine. Look at that, he's happy as fucking...
Oh no.
Shit. Alright, y'all have some fun, we're gonna... This day just begun, hell, it's just noon.
I think those drugs are hitting him.
Drugs?
Did Anthony do drugs?
I don't think Anthony did drugs.
Do I know what happens when people become like this?
Osage, this is something you see a lot here on the compound. You don't fully understand it. You know it has something to do with father. People might get in trouble, disobey, disappear for a little while, and then you see them again on the commune, different. A portion of them former selves. Good little worker drones they are, though.
So, if you stick around long enough, piss someone off, this is how you end up.
What do you mean, how you end up? Anthony, what's wrong?
Father.
Yeah, I can't say he's not better off dead.
What the fuck did they do to him?
Your friend ain't what he once was, but he's okay. He lives, and life will continue being good to him.
Amen.
Osage, I know we haven't got to chat much since you got back from out of town. Shame what happened to your friend.
Who are we talking about right now?
If I meant our brother, I'd say our brother.
Oh, that wasn't my friend. That wasn't my friend.
You know, he was just using you, right? You're not the first they've tried to use.
I don't know nothing about that.
Of course you don't.
I don't know what you heard, but maybe he was Jim's friend. At least that's what he said right before we cracked a rock over his head. Thought we put him out for the deeds he'd been done.
So you killed Jim.
We did. Because protecting Concordat is more important than traitors like Jim.
Oh yeah, Jim was a traitor, huh? We should go tell Father this new development.
Yes.
Anthony agrees. He wanted to speak with you anyway, so come on. Chinaberry leads you all up through the front entrance of the commune. You make that quick trip through those woods you walked through last night. You come to that clearing. You see now at the top of the hill those 5 sacred trees. Only 2 women remain up at the top. That fire's still burning hot. New body probably already been put on. She leads you across that field over to a house on the other side, one that you haven't been in yet.
I want to try and grab and conceal some kind of weapon on the way.
Okay, roll for it.
No 6s and no 1s. That's a fail.
Oh, that's...
And I can't burn a trait, huh? Because there's no 1s.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real bad. That's kind of the worst thing that can happen.
God.
Even if she has tokens?
She doesn't have any tokens. So you start looking around as you're walking, getting all suspicious like. Peeking. Looking over your shoulders. This does not go unnoticed. Chinaberry's got a keen eye on you. And Anthony following up behind. So you already kind of forgot. He may be a shell of what he was, but he's still in there. They both know what you're up to. And you kind of drift off just to the side. You know that there's probably a knife hidden over in the other cabin where they cut up the boar. You try to slip through unnoticed as you pass. As you go to walk in, Anthony puts a hand on your arm. Gives you that one word, no.
No.
So I stopped what I was doing and everything's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah, sure as shit it is. A candle goes out. Only 5 remain. Things aren't looking too good for y'all. We begin chapter 6. Now, before we start this next chapter, we have to see, of course, if there's any truths that dictate your personalities moving forward, the futures of your characters as we shape this landscape. Truth. This is just great. Wait till the end. Ollie's Samsung Galaxy S8 Active is still perfectly functional after everything he's been through. As always, he has it configured to sound an audio alert when it gets low on battery.
Oh.
I believe that was the only truth that came in to dictate how we'll be moving forward from here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'd like to remind all the players. A lot of you have burned through your traits. Your next action is if before you take a roll, you can bring your hope in. Weave it into the story. But you have to declare it before you roll. If you succeed that roll, and you're probably going to want to do it soon because 5 candles remain. It gets harder as you go. If you succeed that roll after you declare you'd like to use it, you get an extra die just for you that you get to add to your die pool when you roll. And it succeeds on a 5 or 6. It doesn't matter for you.
Yeah, that would have been helpful.
Yeah, it would have been. But you weren't there. It's advantageous sometimes to get there quick. It's a risk, of course. Because all that's left after that is your brink. And if you lose your brink, well, you lose your mind. You walk into the cabin of Father. He's got a tall knife that he kind of spins as he sits on the edge of his wooden desk, standing, while kind of leaning, sitting against the front of it, just kind of spinning it as quick as he can, keeping his mind busy as he waits. Go ahead, y'all. Sit down for me if you don't mind.
What if I mind?
Got some big balls on you there, don't you, boy?
Oh, they're huge.
Good for you. Anthony, you mind setting Osage down right there in that chair? Thank you for that.
I want to try to earn my hope die in this confrontation.
Okay. Where do you find hope?
I will find hope when I stand up to my father.
Well, shit. You declared it. Let's give you that opportunity. Go ahead and roll for me. 5d6.
On to the revive, okay. No sixes.
That was no sixes. How many ones?
None. This sucks.
You have one reroll available.
Okay.
You can reroll one die. If it does not land on a 6, boy, this is a fast candle. As Anthony sets Osage down in this chair, you watch as her arms kind of tense up on the side. You can tell that she wants to say something. If you can tell, Father can tell too, that's for sure. And she quickly kind of grips her hands hard on the side and stands up, lifts her finger up as if to declare an action, something she thinks is quite important enough to say, but before you can even blink, you watch as a red slit kind of appears on her throat, and you now see that Father's not even looking at her, he's just looking at that knife that's now covered in red in his left hand. That was just a moment ago in his right. You got something to say? As she tries to gurgle through, to form a word, a sentence, anything. A final declaration of independence from her father. But the words don't come out. And she just falls back into that chair. As her head falls back, and the blood keeps streaming out. And he just kind of gently puts the knife down on the table.
I run out the door.
A candle goes out. Only 4 remain. And I think that's as good a time as any to end tonight's episode of Midsommar. And we'll be back next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Same time. And if you're 10 years old, you're not supposed to be fucking watching this. Get a parent. Have them tell you, no, you cannot watch this. This is for adults and shit. Some serious stuff. Special shout out to my friend Ramona Cordova for lending us the music. Thank you so much, Jess, for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Follow her socials in the chat. You can also see her play on Wednesday nights.
Yep, on the Dungeon Run, Caffeine.
Dungeon Run on Caffeine. Thank you so much for joining us. And I just want to make sure everybody's clear on this before we go. Ethan will die. It's how the fucking system works. Thank you. Good night.